How do you save money? I have a list of 100 different ways you could save money to help fight inflation here in 2022, leading into 2023. Pick some, pick 5, pick all of these tips. Here we go, rapid fire style, 100 ways you can save money right now. Shop sales, make food from scratch. Shop the perimeter of the store. That means avoid the ice cream and soda and chips and cookies. Order groceries online. It seems counterintuitive, I know, but if it will eliminate the impulse buy and really help you stick to the list, save random perusal of the store to buy those cute seasonal items, it will help. Use non-peak hours when it comes to heating and cooling your house and running those washers and dryers. Work from home to save money on daycare costs, commuting costs, wardrobe costs. Switch to Mint Mobile. I don't have Mint Mobile, but it's a good deal. If I didn't have like a corporate business plan through my husband's work, I'm pretty sure Mint Mobile is what I would be doing. It's $15 a line. It's like no contract. Even if you had like 5 people in your house, is that $105 a month? Did I math that right? Math is hard. Stop eating out or limit it, and maybe hand-me-down clothes for yourself, from your friends, from your parents, for your kids. Stop buying drinks. Stop buying juice. Stop buying soda. When you go out to a restaurant, order water. You will save so much cashola if that's what you do. Hang up your laundry to dry. Stop running that dryer. Turn off the lights when you're not using that room. Maybe open a window and turn off the lights anyway. Shop around for your insurances. Car insurance, life insurance, homeowner's insurance. When was the last time you checked prices? I bet maybe you do a little company switcheroo, you'll save some dollars. Maybe come back to the original company and say, hey, I got a quote for blah, blah, blah from this guy, and they'll lower the rate. Speaking of insurance, a lot of the time they'll give you a discount for annual billing. That means you pay one huge lump sum for the entire year instead of paying monthly, and they're gonna give you a discount. Have I mentioned rotating your streaming services? If you have enough time to watch Amazon, Netflix, HBO Max, Peacock, Disney Plus, Discovery Plus, Acorn TV, YouTube TV, the Hulus, you have way too much time on your hands. Pick 1 or 2, watch all the things, and then switch. Pause and then switch to the other one. Oi, gas prices. Use a gas station with rewards. That's the way to go. Whether it's shopping at your Kroger store and using those Kroger points, or using an app like Upside that'll give you cash back for your gas purchases. Utilize the free things that your city puts on. I guarantee it. If you go to your city's website and check out like City of, wherever you live, look up events or calendar or schedule, there will be free events, a free concert in the park, a free movie in the park, a neighborhood Easter egg hunt. There are things that happen that don't cost a dime. And I'm not saying don't splurge ever, but if you want to live a fun life and still be able to go to cool stuff, maybe think outside the box a little bit and still go see Fiddler on the Roof. Now, if you do like going out to eat and you like your fast food places, utilize the apps. I can't tell you how many people leave money on the table by not just opening up the app. Did you know that McDonald's can get you a $1 large fry every day by using the app? I know. Try and do a repair before you replace. We have this thing, it's amazing, let me tell you about it. It's called YouTube. So if something breaks, I'm telling you, you can Google like anything, how to fix a blah, blah, blah refrigerator water line, and there will be a video for it. What a time to be alive. What about those thrift stores? Check out the thrift stores. Check out the Facebook Marketplace, garage sales. Newer is not always better, Barney Stinson. When the holiday is over, purchase your items at a serious discount, 75 to 90% off, and save it for next year. I'm talking about Christmas decor, Halloween costumes, Halloween candy. Yes, I've done it. You buy the Halloween candy, stick it in the freezer, and then you serve it for Easter. Now, granted, I'm not a huge decorator for the holidays anyway. That's fair. I will give you that. But I've spent so little on the decorations that I have, and then I just reuse them the next year. Coordinate errands to cut down on a lot of driving. Shop at Aldi. Practice minimalism to some degree. A lot of the times, like, we think if we get this thing, we'll be happier. Like, if I had those shoes, I'll be happy. If I go on this trip, then I'll finally be happy. But it's not true. If you are not happy with the day-to-day of your life, a trip or a bag or a car or a house is not going to make you happier. So don't think that like an item, purchasing this item is going to fill a void that you have. have. The library is your best friend. It's quiet, it has free internet. You don't have internet at your house, you can't afford it. The library has it for free. You can still utilize it. They have DVDs, TV shows, audio books, books on tape, books on CD, books of any kind. And if you're looking for something and they don't have it, go talk to the circulation desk, the main librarian. Be like, hey, I'm really interested in blah, blah, blah book. I noticed you don't have it. They will either do an interlibrary loan or they will buy the book and keep it in the library. Some of the times they just don't know what it is that people want. So if you tell them, they will know, and then they'll buy it. Maximize your employee benefits, 401k, matching. What's the health insurance like? Do they have some kind of life insurance situation? I would also recommend getting life insurance outside the job, but if you can have like a bonus, that's great. What about your sick days? What about your vacation days? Are you accumulating and not ever using them? Use them, that's what they're there for. Ours has a cell phone plan. One of Dave's jobs had a free gym membership. If you went 10 times a month, they would pay the fee for the gym, which was a sweet gig. In the grand scheme of things, gyms don't cost that much, but at a time when our lives were really, really tight, it was a huge free benefit to us. So ask, see what benefits they are going to give you. And if you have kids leaning into that college life, grants, grants, scholarships, fill out the FAFSA. Is there some kind of work program? Where it makes sense, buy items in bulk, separate them out into smaller servings and freeze them. Make your own chicken stock from that rotisserie chicken you keep buying from Costco. Make your own baked goods. Take advantage of Target's deals. They'll have like a buy blah, blah, blah diapers, get a $20 gift card. Get that Circle app. I've gotten 30% off of all clothing before at Target just by having an app that the cashier goes beep, scan, done, 30% off. Cook extra large meals or double a recipe, eat one, freeze one for later. It's really gonna help you on those busy nights. Do you have fans in your living areas and bedrooms? Turn those puppies on and stop running the AC quite so much. Speaking of AC, change your air filters. I bet you haven't done it in a while. You know you're supposed to do it every 30 days? Go do it right now. I'll wait. Don't buy anything at full price. There is always a deal and everything is up for a debate when it comes to cost. Grow your own food. Now, I did a garden this year. It did okay, but the real trick is to make friends with the really good gardeners. They have supplied me all summer. Zucchini, tomatoes, green beans, bell peppers. My neighbor just brought over like a bushel of butternut squash, which lasts forever, and my kids adore roasted butternut squash, like in the oven. She also brought over potatoes, and then this morning she brought over carrots, like garden carrots. She's like, hey, have some. I don't know why she decided to take pity on me. She probably saw my garden and was like, wow, Christine needs a lot of help. Anyway, she just supplied me with enough food that I'm not gonna have to go buy vegetables for like 2 weeks at my house. So if you can't garden very well, make really good friends with your neighbors that are pretty dang good at it. Do you have decision fatigue? Use it to your advantage. You put that item in your online shopping cart and then back away. Step away from the complete purchase button. It is going to serve you well to let it sit in that cart and think about it for a week. Leave it for a week. Then you'll decide if you really actually do need it. They'll most likely send you a discount code in your email for leaving it there. And more often than not, you are gonna realize, hey, I actually don't need this XYZ thing I thought I had to have in that moment. Or if you're like me, you're just up late by yourself in the dark, shopping on Amazon with your laptop while the whole house is asleep, and you just like make blackout Amazon purchases. Can you do your commuting on a bike? Can you walk? Can you use a more fuel efficient vehicle? All those things will help drastically. If you have a big car that takes like 12 miles to the gallon, I see you pickup trucks, and you switch it out for some kind of Honda Accord or whatever, now you're up at 35 miles to the gallon. That's half your gas budget. I'm pretty sure your Honda Accord's gonna cost a whole lot less to maintain and insure than a big old pickup truck. However, if you're a farmer, like you go hunting and haul wood or whatever, keep your truck. You'll be blown away by how much money you can save by cooking from home instead of going out. It's astronomical. It's gonna be cheaper, faster, and be better for you. You wanna know why your restaurant foods taste so dang delicious? I worked in restaurants, you guys. Butter and salt. I do enjoy traveling, and I've done some amazing trips. This is my big secret. I credit card churn, credit card hack, to pay heavily for these trips. I took my entire family to Cancun last summer. I paid $50 for the plane tickets. Not $50 a piece, $50. And I just took my entire family to San Antonio, 6 plane tickets, $30. $30 total for 6 of us, because we had to pay $5 a ticket for like taxes or whatever. Churning credit cards, one of my biggest hacks ever. This is for people that want to travel who are really disciplined. It's not for everybody. If you have a shopping problem, you're trying to get out of debt, maybe this is not for you. But if you want to travel for free, I've really been enjoying free plane tickets, like a lot. Buy store brand and generic. Cut down on the amount of gifts that you give. Think about your kids' birthdays or Christmas and how many gifts that you purchase. Usually if you go more than like 3 to 4 gifts for a child or an adult for that matter, it's too overwhelming. And then they're not even appreciating the 3 or 4 gifts that they got already. It turns into a carnival Christmas, a carnival birthday. It's out of control and they lose interest really, really quickly. Like there's too many options so they can't decide. Also, let's talk about children's birthday parties. If your kid is under 5, they will not remember their party. The party is not for the child. The party is for you. I have found some great deals in my town as far as kids' birthday parties. One of the cheapest is I talked to a local hotel that has an indoor pool, and you can book out the pool and the little party room for 2 hours for $60. Add some homemade cupcakes and you're done. What do you spend? Like $65 on a kid's birthday? If they're inviting friends to a birthday party, they're gonna get gifts from them, which means you can cut down on the amount of gifts that you're buying for them. Have you bought stuff recently and now you're regretting the purchase? Return it. Almost every store can look up your purchase, even if you lost the receipt, with the credit card that you paid for. Get that money back. You don't need the stuff in your house anyway. Remember, we're trying to embrace minimalism a little bit. Simplify your house cleaning products. You don't need that many products. Only a couple will really make a difference. All you need is really some elbow grease. Once I asked my 10-year-old to use some elbow grease on cleaning a toilet or something, and he wandered around the cabinets. I was like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm looking for the elbow grease. Stop going to Target. I know, Target's a dangerous place because you walk in there and then they tell you what to buy. And it's always more than you need and more than you're willing to pay for, but you walk out with it anyway. Why is everything so dang cute at Target? Also, ladies, look at the amount of purses that you own. What's the number? 5, 10? How many do you really, really use? It's time to declutter. Stop buying quite so many. You don't want to give up the restaurants because you love the delicious food. You're not quite that great of a cook yourself. Never fear, my friends. Green Chef to the rescue. They are going to give you an amazing deal today. They are sponsoring today's video. Use my code FFM599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, plus free shipping on your first box. Go to greenchef.com for more details. That is cheaper than you can get a hamburger at McDonald's, my friends, and it's going to be way more delicious and way better for you. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic company, and they have options for every single lifestyle: keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, gluten-free, fast, and fit. I'm a little obsessed with Green Chef because they have recipe cards, pictures, step-by-step instructions, and the meals come together in less than 30 minutes from my experience. Everything comes directly to your door, pre-portioned, pre-measured sauces, dressings, spices, so you can get more chef-curated flavor in less time. Did you know that Green Chef now has 30 different recipes every single week, so you will never get bored? You can elevate weeknight dinners with Green Chef's seasonal chef-crafted recipes featuring farm-fresh produce, organic, sustainably sourced ingredients, and the most important part to me, delicious. You can excite your palate and support your healthy lifestyle. So one more time, it is going to be the first link down in the doobly-doo. Use my code FFM599. That's going to get you $5.99 per meal on your first box, plus free shipping. Much like doing my Christmas decorations, after Christmas is over and saving the most amount of money, I frequently had a gift closet where, same story, Halloween is over, Christmas is over, and I go in and I get the toys, I get the makeup, I get the nail polish, perfume for 50% off, 75% off, 90% off, and I stocked a gift closet when the kids would go to birthday parties and would need quick and easy gifts to give. It helped me from being like, oh my gosh, it's another $15, it's another $20, it's another $25 for every single party. So it's 4 kids with all their friends times all the birthdays. it adds up quickly. So having a stocked gift closet was really helpful for me when they were small. Reusable water bottles instead of purchasing drinks out. And you can even mix up your own stuff. You can do flavored water. You can put a Coke in there that you have at home. You can make your own coffee at home instead of hitting up Starbucks or whatever coffee shop it is that you like. Learn how to make a really decent coffee at home. You will be shocked at how much money you can save. And speaking of, you can make smoothies from home. I see you, Jamba Juice, and you're like $8, $9 delicious smoothies. The Peach Pleasure is my personal favorite, but oh my gosh, I can make a really similar one for pennies on the dollar. And then I can put it in my reusable water bottle and not have to throw something away. So it's a win-win-win. This one can be annoying, but it's very helpful, is to track every single bill. So if you have a partner of some kind and you have to go buy something, you come home and you have to show them that receipt. You're not hiding it. You're not shoving it in the bottom of your purse and tucking it into the glove box of your car or hiding it in your nightstand. You're sharing it and saying, I spent blah, blah, blah on my Starbucks coffee today and $15 at Wendy's, because that's what those dang salads cost these days. When you track everything, it is extremely eye-opening and can help you stay focused on your financial goals. Have you considered skipping eating so much meat? Meat is vastly expensive these days. The price of beef alone makes me vomit in my mouth a little bit. Chicken prices are going up. We already talked about the egg prices, didn't we? Did we not talk about the egg prices? Cause yikes. So maybe cut down on the proteins, incorporate a few more vegetarian meals to save some cash on that grocery bill. If you're gonna be shopping at Sam's and Costco, only go when they have the sales ads. Make your list and stick to your ticket. I mean, list. This isn't Harry Potter.
Did you hear the news?
Yes, Malfoy, but all the fireballs for all the
Stick to the list, only shop the sales. Do not get distracted by the clothing section at Costco. Just walk away. Let's talk some more travel. Now, if you're traveling with a family like I do, hotels can be very cost prohibitive. If you're gonna do one, make sure you find a good rate and always get one with a free breakfast, because breakfast for 6 people, wow. I typically go with like a Vrbo or Airbnb because a lot of the times it's half the cost of a hotel. There's way more space, there's beds for everyone, and it comes with a kitchen, which means I can send my Green Chef box to the Airbnb and save money there as well. Sending a Green Chef box to your Vrbo or your Airbnb, amazing travel hack. Do your manis and pedis at home. That's something I did for my daughter for a birthday present. I got her like a gel nail set. She can sit and like do her own gel toenails and fingernails and kind of have like a party with her friends. It's her and me having a good time. Consider cutting hair at home. All it takes is a few YouTube videos, a very young child who doesn't care about their hair, and some practice. Cutting boys' hair is not that challenging. Dave made a whole video on his channel about how to cut boys' hair at home, and I cut Haley's hair. I would trim it at home. Now, if you don't have those skills, that's okay, but it is an easy way to cut, especially boys' hair, because it has to be cut so much more often than longer hair that you let grow out. I do indeed have a gym membership, but I have not paid for it once in the last 6 years. And my local gym, here's how you do it. They have a little childcare, daycare. If you sign up to work a 2-hour shift per week, so you work in the daycare for 2 hours, they will gift you a free membership. The way I do it is I teach spin class. I teach 1 spin class a week. That's a 4-hour commitment a month, and myself and Dave both get a free gym membership. Have you considered volunteering? There's something about volunteering that helps you see how much you have. It really helps keep you humble, which helps me from purchasing things I don't need, and also decluttering also helps you realize how much money you have wasted over time. Like, how much money have I wasted on these games, these clothes, these shoes, these cleaning products, this hair care, this skin care that ended up in the garbage or giving it away to someone else. I thought it would make a difference and it didn't. But decluttering and volunteering both can really open your eyes to things that you don't need, don't want, and things that we waste money on. Consider hitting up the Dollar Tree for cards and gift bags. You will not find better prices anywhere. I was at Target and I was trying to get a card for a baby shower. I almost threw the card down and ran screaming from the store. That's an exaggeration. But it was like $6 for 1 card. Dollar Tree still has 2 cards for $1.25. You will not beat that price. And they're Hallmark cards, they're nice cards. Have you checked on your internet bill lately? This is something that I did. I've been paying the same amount for years and years and years. I called them and I was like, hey, this is what I have. And they were like, oh, we have a way better plan for that price. So I was definitely living below my potential and getting a very poor service for the price I was paying. Now I ended up paying the same price, but my service essentially doubled. I had double the upload speeds, double the download speeds, no data cap, highly worth the 10-minute phone call. And in your case, maybe you call and you lower your bill by 30%. Who knows? If you don't ask, how are you gonna know? Sell the things you don't need in your house. If you're going through this declutter journey, or if you haven't started yet, I'm sure there's something in your house that you haven't sold that you could get money for and use it to pay some bills. A jogger stroller, an old lawnmower that you don't use anymore, so you got a new one, clothes, shoes, extra games. I'm sure there is something in your house that you can sell and get some cash and help your budget out a little bit. Which of these money-saving hacks is your favorite? It's hard to pick mine. I like all of them. Remember that deal from Green Chef? First link below. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.